Good morning. It's a Saturday. It's a bit grey today.
It is
I'm not impressed with
beautiful weather yesterday.
And the ongoing beautiful weather. I'm not necessarily that impressed, but we've got jobs to do, so as we clear around the side of the garage later on, maybe burn some stuff as well.
It's really just a large shed.
Other people have garages there, just as we have like a green tin can shed. That, some people helped us transport here and I'll put it back together again. It's a shed. Yeah, it's a large green shed. But anyway,
It's still
how are we doing?
All right.
You okay? How are you, little punks in there? She might be 11 now, but she was like a snuggle right in there, didn't you? I'm not going to move that too far. I'm going to pull it over. Yeah, so Saturday morning, and we'll keep this quite quick, I think, because we'll time to have another coffee. I had one already, and there's no one on here, which is kind of defeats our name, but it's fine.
Yeah, I can pretend. Here's my empty cup, and that's all they do on the telly, isn't it? Like nobody's actually holding a real cup of coffee.
If you're watching a drama or watching a programme and they pretend to drink from it, I don't know if they don't teach them how to do this properly, they just assume that's going to happen. You can tell when that large, tall Starbucks thing or whatever, like I'm thinking about NCIS. Like, so he's always got a coffee on NCIS, hasn't he?
It's never
and it
got
always
coffee
goes way too fast and drinks it straight away. No one does that.
No. And can I just say, two things that annoy me about drinks on TV programmes.
Go on.
One, the situation with hot drinks, all right? Nobody actually has anything in their hot drink. Number two, alcohol.
Yeah, on TV shows.
On TV shows. If you were in a bar
and
you've got a pint of beer or a whiskey or any drink, realistically.
This is American shows mainly.
This is mainly American shows.
I observed this
because
a while
Brits
ago.
are not this silly.
No.
Okay? At no point ever are you going to walk out of the bar without having finished your drink, unless there is an emergency situation.
So the setup always is, someone's already having a drink at the bar.
Yep.
The other person that wants to say something profound or this is not going to happen again because I've done this type of thing, comes in, orders a drink, takes a sip, says the thing and walks out. What?
Yeah. And then the other person often walks out, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, realistically, either you don't order the drink or you finish the drink before you leave. You don't go in, spend £5 on an overpriced drink.
But Mum,
See,
it's a TV programme.
yeah, but that's the point.
That's
but it's
the
supposed to be portraying a bit of real life. Clearly, it's not. But
Anyway,
what I want is
my
not
pet peeves with
this,
American TV
this
shows.
culture to creep in, because I think people are going to end up spending money on drinks that they're not going to finish.
Yeah.
And I just think that's...
We've picked up quite a lot of Americanisms, and so I'm just hoping that walking out on half-finished drinks isn't one of them.
A lot more often in British dramas, British films.
Neck it.
Neck it and then go and do the thing, I mean, obviously, Robert Carlyle in Trainspotting, classic, bang, and then he gets into the ruckus he's getting into and all that sort of thing.
British people understand that you don't waste money like that, right?
No. I think America maybe has been so rich and so consumer driven that $10, $12 on whatever little drink in a New York
I
bar.
actually think that it's just because it's the telly.
Okay, all right. We're reading too much into it.
I don't think people actually walk out on their drinks in America.
But I think fair play to British programme makers, British filmmakers. They're much more likely
Reality,
to portray
gritty.
that reality. That's good. If the shot takes 2 seconds longer for watching Charlie Hunnam and them last night to finish his drink, I was watching King Arthur, the Guy Ritchie version, last night, and if it takes him an extra second to drink it, I don't think the audience are going to mind. I appreciate that realism.
I didn't think that me just sharing a pet peeve about American TV shows was going to turn into a whole thing.
No, it has, because this is where my head goes after you start me off, and out it goes.
Got anything else to say?
Yeah, well, yesterday I was talking in my Facebook group about being kind to yourself, and we've had, quite rightly, the kind of Be Kind movement preceded coronavirus, and then we dropped into coronavirus, and I think people had to actually then realise, it's not just putting it on social media that I'm going to be kind. I'm actually going to have to be kind and thoughtful towards other people, because if I'm not, then I'm putting myself at risk and other people at risk and all that sort of thing. And we were down in the queue yesterday for Sainsbury's, and people are getting upset because they can't go straight into the Argos counter and they've got to queue up and this and that. And I think it's not just action, it's more of an attitude, isn't it? Of actually right now in the situation that we're in, to be kind is actually to be thoughtful and mindful of other people. Clearly, that's what it is anyway. But actually, it's that concept of preferring others. The opposite of being kind is really to just be selfish. And the be kind thing, after the sad thing that happened with Caroline Flack, was more about what you say and post on social media. But now that's kind of had to come into all of life, and thinking about what you do and how it impacts other people. And we can't do stuff in a rush at the moment in terms of shopping, going out for exercise. Got to be a little bit more thought through about what you're doing, and if we can keep hold of that post coronavirus, and it's as life will surely get busier again and back into a different routine. But if we can kind of hold on to that a little bit, and I know for me, if everything's not a rush, then that would be really great. That'll help me big time, and helping to be more mindful of that I need to do this thing, but by doing this thing in my way or on my terms, what's the knock-on effect for other people? And sometimes I have that attitude with the kids or with Hannah of, well, it just needs to get done, so we're just going to do it without the kind of thought process of the way I ask them to do it. Kind of not say, get this done. What's the knock-on effect of that?
Yeah, and I don't know. I mean, I actually think it is a little bit sad that we have to ask adults to remember to be kind, and to remember to think about others, because surely that's the stuff that you learn when you're a child.
I actually think kids are much better at it.
Well, sometimes, but
In general.
Yeah, maybe. I think that it's partly that life has gotten so busy that people want everything to happen yesterday. They want what they want, and they want it now, because life is so busy, and we always feel like we've got to get to the next thing. We always feel like we're rushed. And I actually have quite liked the fact that we have to queue to get into the store, and then there's less people in the store. And I'm okay with the fact that you have to take a little bit of time, because it's keeping people safe, and it's, but
that was the context of what I was posting. It was health and fitness related, and being kind to yourself, and being patient with progress and results, and what's happening and what's changing. And it's the same thing, just having patience. I think being kind and patience goes together. And then I scaffolded it with consistency and sustainability, sticking with it for long enough to get the results. And I think in a sense that's similar as well. You can't just be kind for 2 weeks in February and then really annoyed with everyone for trying to do their best come March, at the end of March into April. If we're doing it for one thing, it needs to kind of transcend into more of our whole lives, isn't it?
Taking time, like, just be prepared to take an extra couple of minutes. Generally speaking, I think if you take an extra couple of minutes to do something in a kind way, to do something in a thoughtful way, then in the long run, it probably ends up being more time efficient. Because you don't have to re-explain yourself. You don't have to end up having some kind of Barney with someone because they get stroppy with you because you're doing things too quickly, or or you're rushing them, or you're pushing them.
It's true.
And just take a little minute and breathe, and we
get there again.
It doesn't
Probably
have to
in a
happen
much
right now.
steadier, more relaxed way. If it's obviously relational stuff or stuff you're doing with, certainly when I was a teacher, or as in teaching a class at the gym or whatever, to explain it well the first time in a steadier fashion, even though I feel like I'm under time pressure because of this is the time the class has got to be, we've got to get on with it, then that's going to work much better.
I worked for a lady called Julie for years, and she is she really helped me with this, because no matter what was happening, and it was a charity that she ran, and there was always stuff going on. It was always changing. It was always really busy. But no matter what was happening, if we were running behind schedule or if things hadn't happened, she would just be like, well, it is what it is.
Yeah.
And let's just, we can't
what
get
it
there any
is.
faster by stressing about it. And actually, everything always got done. Everything always worked in the end. It was always fine. And it actually really helped me learn that I don't have to, be running bombing it. And if I'm a bit behind because I've had to have a conversation with somebody or I've had to take a little bit of extra time with someone,
That's good.
then that's all right, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. So can you apply that to yourself? It is what it is. Be kind to yourself.
Yeah.
And I think if we start there, it's easier to take that out into our other connections with the relationships, family stuff. And if we are kind to ourselves, level with ourselves, then it's easier to have that.
Be kind to other people.
Yes, totally. So it's Saturday morning, and I don't know if you had any breakfast yet. No breakfast yet. So
Not
we're
had a
gonna-
coffee, clearly.
No, we're going to get some breakfast
You
today.
only like coffee.
Some people are going to do boot camp at 9:30, even if it's just me and Finley. And then, so that's over and off. Oh, it's on this page, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was to say it's over on somewhere else. It's not, it's on here, 9:30, boot camp here. And then into the day of doing some cool jobs and playing some music again later. Had the actual decks out and did a little bit yesterday. Kids, can you do some of it? 100%, darling.
Yeah.
I've got a really cool thing to show you now from yesterday's Defecting Virtual Festival. And then, into the day. So you guys, please have a great weekend. Boot camp's at 9:30. And
See you Monday.
see you Monday morning. Have a good one.